Okay, this time we make a showing how to set up the workpiece reference place. For this machine, we have X, Y, Z, A, and B axis. And for the workpiece reference place setup, we just need to set up the Y axis. For the Z and X, we don't need to set up because our machine structure already fixed the X axis for each spindle and the Z axis. The Z axis distance for the standard places. This phase is we use to set up the tool length, calibrate the tool depth. So for the Z axis and X axis, we don't need to set up. Only set up the Y axis, because for the workpiece we have different lengths. Okay. Before we set up the Y axis workpiece reference place, we need to use a proper tool cutter. We normally use this one. For example, we can find diameter 10 millimeter or 12 millimeter the cutter. We don't use this one because it's too big diameter, and this is too sharp, so it is difficult to touch this face. Okay, so this time we select one diameter 12 millimeter diameter cutter to set up it. Okay, now we come back to the controller. Okay, firstly we will select the MDI window and light the cutter to rotate it and come down. So for the 12 millimeter diameter cutter is T3, and we will let it rotate it to the 0 degree. Okay, firstly we will select the MDI and press monitor and press MDI. Okay, here we input T3 and A0 and press login and make a resize and press cycle start. Yeah, so we can see the cutter will come down. Now we will change into the hand wheel. Okay, and we use the hand wheel to control the X, Y, Z axis to move the workpiece to calm down the cutter. Okay, we can find a proper place. So when the cutter near to the workpiece, we can use a slower speed and rotate it slowly and make it carefully to light the cutter bit to touch the side face of the workpiece. Okay. Yeah, after we find the proper place, then we can come back to the controller to set up the workpiece reference. Okay, before we go there, we need to change the another axis, change into Z axis and let it up down in order to avoid any accidents. Okay. So now we will select the setup, and at this window we will set up the G54 to change the Y machine axis. Okay. So we can see right now the Y axis, the machine axis is this. So we need to use this axis to minus our half diameter of the drill bit, the cutter bit, because we can check here. This cutter is 12 millimeter diameter. So right now is this face to touch this face. So for the correct workpiece reference place should be the center of the cutter bit at this face. Okay, so we should use current machine axis of the y-axis to minus the half diameter of the cutter bit, because we need like the workpiece to go this way to feed the center of the drill bit. This way is minus, and this way is plus for the y-axis. Okay, so we come back to the controller and line this number to minus 6 millimeter. Okay, now we change the data. We can input here. Yeah. So this number minus the half diameter of the cutter. So it should be this. After we input this number and just press enter on the keyboard, yeah, here will be changed to the correct number. Yeah, now we get the correct workpiece reference place. Okay, so when we use our program, we just input the file 4, then it will use this place to work as a workpiece reference place. Okay, so that's all.